Ben Shapiro cried about fucking what? Hey guys, Slimber here, and today I'd figure I'd come back with a fucking video on my best friend, Ben Shapiro. Yes, everybody knows I love Ben Shapiro, the fucking neocon, theocrat, essentially. If you're new to this channel, it means a fucking person who wants to push religion on you and who likes war. Let's watch this pathetic ass shit, shall we?
Segment that we've been remiss in ignoring for a long time now on the show. We used to do it much more regularly. It was called Deconstructing the Culture. So it is time once again to deconstruct the culture, where we take an important piece of popular culture and we break it down for its important aspects in American life. So let's deconstruct a little bit of culture. So there's this video that went out. It is by a person named Cardi B, who has a rather checkered past. I mean, she's talked on video about how she used to drug men and steal their money after bringing them back as what, a quasi-prostitute, something like that. And then she became a rapper, so American success story. And there's another rapper whose name is Megan Thee Stallion. I assume this is her given name. Their last name is Stallion, and her parents named her Megan Thee.
That joke isn't landing very well, Ben. Much like Kobe Bryant or Christopher Reeves.
And I don't know why her middle name is Thee as opposed to The. But apparently you are the stallion, not just the are the stallion. In any case, there's this new video, and just as a preface to this video, let me note some of the headlines about this video from mainstream outlets. The headline from Complex was, "Why Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's empowering anthem, WAP, is so important." It's very important, guys. This is a very, very empowering, important anthem. Grammy.com, they put out like people who do the Grammy Awards, they put out a headline: Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion deliver a juicy collaboration with WAP. Wow. I mean, it must be important. Metro UK put out a headline: the backlash to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's WAP proves society still hates sexually powerful women.
Oh my god, the media's kissing their ass. I fucking get it. But who the fuck cares, dude? Honest to God, who cares? It sounds like everything else they've fucking put out at this point. And honestly, who cares what the fucking media thinks? Who cares what they think? Fucking cat. Come on, dude. That's my cat. I should go put him in a fucking bath and make him a wet-ass pussy.
Apparently, according to Billboard, Christina Aguilera is feeling some type of way about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's WAP. This is a deeply important piece of art, guys. And then Black Entertainment TV, BET, they put out a headline: Cardi B perfectly claps back at misogynistic criticism of WAP. Because all criticism of WAP is misogynistic, like deeply misogynistic and sexist, as it turns out. And this video, this music video, had 56 million views within 48 hours of release, because it got all sorts of press, and it was deeply important. This is a deeply important piece of American art that we should all pay attention to. It is deeply empowering. So we're going to play a little bit of the video, and then I'm going to read you some of the lyrics to WAP, which stands for a thing. I can't say most of the words in this song.
Why not, Ben? I thought you were for, like, freedom of speech and shit. Are you scared of the word pussy? Are you, Ben? Are you scared of the word pussy? Oh, but Ben, I thought you were, like, the super, like, fucking, masculine-ass dude. But you're scared of the word pussy? Here, I'll say it in my pop filter a bunch of times. Please don't cry, Ben. Pussy, 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 pussy. Oh, my God.
I mean, I can pronounce them, but if I say them aloud, then we will be banned by the FCC. So here is a little bit of this video.
Oh, wait. Is his show on radio? Is it on, like, a public radio type of thing? Like a, not public radio, like a FM or AM? And I don't think it's on TV. Like, normal TV. If you're on cable, you should be able to say it, which I don't think you are. If you're on Sirius, you should be able to say it, because it's literally not an FCC handled thing. And you're on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. How the fuck would Ben Shapiro be affected by the FCC? Somebody explain to me in the comments. Is he on, like, a normal fucking cat, dude? Is he on a normal fucking thing? Like, is he on like a FCC regulated platform? I didn't think he was. I didn't know that.
So as you can see, there's water pouring out from the front of a mansion.
Nobody can see shit because you have a fucking watermark in front of the fucking video, Ben. You know what? Fuck it. I'm getting rid of the watermark. I'm getting rid of it right now. And no, I'm not paying for Ben Shapiro's show. I'm just gonna fucking put the original video there for a second.
Okay, here are these two ladies, and then there is just a giant golden butt. Okay, and then there's golden boobs that apparently are spouting water. Yeah, so this is all great. And then there's some tigers, and this is apparently the tackiest mansion that has ever been. And then there's them lying there with a bunch of snakes. And, you know, kind of typical music video kind of stuff, but it's very empowering. This is deeply, deeply empowering stuff. So if you can't hear the lyrics, because I don't know why you would hear the lyrics, frankly. Here are some of the lyrics. This is empowering stuff, guys. This is like Susan B. Anthony. This is like women fighting for the right to vote. This right here is women fighting for the right to work. Right here, what we are watching is women fighting for the equal right to talk about their wet-ass P-word.
Well, Ben, if we're talking about feminism, this is a very different part of feminism, and at the same time, there are different beliefs in feminism. There are, what's it called? I think sexuality positive, which would be this type, where's it at? Sex positive feminism, which would be this type of shit, where it's like, hey, let's promote sexuality and all that. And then there's sex negative, which is kind of the opposite. They're usually anti-pornography, kind of like you, except they're not doing it because of some fake guy in the sky.
That's what WAP stands for. So here are the actual lyrics. Okay, and this is not demeaning to women in any way. It's not demeaning to women in any way. It doesn't turn women into sex objects. It doesn't make men think of women in a purely sexual fashion. It is women empowering themselves. It is super empowerment. Here are some of the lyrics. You ready? Whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. Hold up. I said certified freak 7 days a week. Wet ass P-word. Make that pullout game weak. Yeah, you effin' with some wet ass P-word. P-word is female genitalia. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P-word. Give me everything you got for this wet ass P-word. Beat it up, N-word. Catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this P-word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card.
This shit is so fucking awkward, hearing Ben Shapiro say this shit. It is almost like when you're watching like a movie with like your fucking mom and a goddamn sex scene comes on. Like, it is literally that type of awkward. This is like the most awkward ass shit ever, dude.
Hop on top, I want to ride. I do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This P-word is wet, come take a dive. It continues along these lines. And it gets significantly more vulgar. Like a lot more vulgar. Talk your S-word, bite your lip, ask for a call while you ride that D-word. You really ain't never gonna F him for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots and your coat for this wet-ass P-word. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet-ass P... Right, so this is... Guys, this is what feminists fought for.
I mean, not really in that specific line. That specific line is kind of like the opposite of feminism, as that requires the dependency of men. Did I pronounce that right? Dependency? Yeah, the dependency of men that requires. So, I mean, that's not exactly what feminism is fighting for. In fact, I really don't see how this correlates with feminism other than, like, sex positive, of them expressing, like, fucking sexuality. But, like, otherwise, I don't see with you bringing up, like, oh, for their equality. It's like, really has nothing to do with that part of feminism.
This is what the feminist movement was all about. It's not really about, women being treated as independent, full, rounded human beings. It's about wet-ass P-word. And if you say anything differently, it's because you're a misogynist, you see. It gets really vulgar. But I will admit that when I first saw the lyrics to this song, my first concern, as a sympathetic and empathetic human being, my first concern is that these women are describing a serious gynecological condition.
fucking can't, dude. I can't fucking... What? Ben Shapiro just came out on his show and basically admitted that he doesn't know. Oh, I'm sure anybody else can connect the dots, right? Ben Shapiro just admitted he's never gotten a bitch wet because he doesn't fucking... he thinks it's a fucking issue when it's a fucking natural lubricant.
And, like, I'm serious. That these women are suffering from some sort of serious... I mean, a bucket and a mop? This sounds like there's something that is going on here that is not biologically normal. And, by the way, the song is so unsexy that it frankly sounds like somebody describing what amounts to a serious condition that requires the care of a doctor. So, fortunately, I know a doctor, who is my wife. And so I asked her for her medical diagnosis. And she looked at the lyrics herself. And after being kind of appalled by them, obviously, she had a few sort of indicators here on how she could diagnose the vaginal condition that apparently these women are suffering from. So there are a few sort of giveaways. Here. So first of all, a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass P word. So first of all, she had to clarify whether wet-ass P word was a description of the P word or whether one of the clinical symptoms here was also diarrhea. But bring a bucket and a mop. So this suggests that there's an awful lot of, not to be too graphic, but some sort of medical discharge that's happening here. Like a lot too much, right? A lot too much, because that's a symptom of something that is not going great.
It's a goddamn metaphor, dude. This is literally confirmation that Ben Shapiro was retarded and people just think he's smart because he talks fast. You couldn't figure... Do you not know what a metaphor is, dude? What metaphorically speaking is? She didn't mean literally.
Apparently, there are signs of prolapse. And I say that because hop on top, I want to ride, I do a Kegel while it's inside. So there's some signs of some actual clinical prolapse, which is a problem. Also, there's some talk about where this person is putting their nose. And there's some talk about smelling, right? There's a line here about gagging and choking, which suggests that perhaps there's an odor issue here.
Okay. I officially believe you when you bragged about being a virgin until you were married. That is because she is gagging on a dick. She is deep-throating. Have you... Oh, well, of course, it's Ben Shapiro. He's never watched fucking porn. It's in porn all the fucking time. Educate yourself, buddy. Here, try some Riley Reid, some Nia Nancy, some, Adria Ray. Educate yourself, Ben Shapiro. Sitting here flexing porn on Ben Shapiro.
Also, at some point in here, there's a reference to diabetes, about a person who engages in particular activity and ends up diabetic, which suggests a serious pH imbalance. So I asked my wife for a differential diagnosis for the sake of these ladies in case they need to go to the doctor. I mean, like, this is a problem. I mean, like, if this is real, like, there's water pouring out the front doors of this place, and that ain't water, guys. I mean, that's what I'm being told. That ain't water. So the medical here was her differential. Her differential diagnosis, my wife, the doctor, was either these women are suffering from bacterial vaginosis or a yeast infection, or my wife suggested most probably they are suffering from trichomonas.
Hey, I'm done. You guys have the fucking... God damn it, dude. I can't. This is so fucking ridiculous. Ben Shapiro is literally fucking retarded, dude. Oh my god. Leave a dislike. Call me a fucking Chad in the comments. No, call me a fucking incel who hates Chad Ben Shapiro in the comments. And yeah.